Welcome back to Popcornia. This is Ahmed, and today I am joined by, very surprised to see you here, but Sharky.
Why are you surprised? My brother's fighting.
That's true, but
Yeah.
I thought you might want to stay at home, be nice and relaxed.
Nah, I've never missed a Kenny fight ever.
No, okay.
Whether that's in the UK, whether that's in Ireland, whether that's in Texas, whether that's in Qatar. Never missed a Kenny fight. I don't plan to start now. So.
Okay. Wow, he's fighting Salt Pappy, who's a very notoriously good boxer. A lot of people rate him very highly. What do you think of him?
Salt Pappy's a good fighter. He's a great fighter. He's a nice guy. Nothing but good things to say about him. Good left, good southpaw fighter. You know, good technique, good skill, fast. But you know, today's the day where he's going to lose another fight. He's lost a couple fights already, and this is another one. I think Kenny's ready. Kenny's better. Kenny's stronger. Kenny's taller. Kenny's longer, and Kenny's prepared. And I think Salt Pappy now hasn't got the tools. And even now, even seeing what's been going on the other day with the 5 rounds, 6 rounds, it's unfortunate. But Salt Pappy just can't do the long fight. So if it does go that far, it should be better for Kenny. The further it goes, the better it'll go for Kenny. But I like Salt Pappy. I've got no problem with him.
You seem quite clued on your boxing.
I'm a fan of sports. I love sports. I love all sports, and I love the mentality side behind it. You know, I love the psychological side behind it. So it doesn't matter if they're about to go and play tennis or cricket or boxing. You can sometimes tell who's going to win just by seeing how they're working, how they're training, how they're walking. Doesn't matter about the sport. The sport is secondary for me. It's mental.
Who's your favorite boxer then?
In the world?
Yeah, I know.
I like Bivol.
Okay.
I like Bivol. It's sad that he lost to Berbiev, but I want to see a rematch hopefully. But big fan of Bivol. Usyk, another one. You know, look what he's doing. The guy's not even a natural heavyweight, and he's gone and taken everyone out. So, yeah, a lot of the Eastern Europeans, Russians, those kind of fighters are my favorite, especially even in the MMA world. You look at Islam, Makhachev, you look at obviously Habib and Hamza and all these guys. Yeah. I like them a lot. You know, these are my kind of fighters.
Do you think Bivol won his fight with Batavia?
I think the result was fair. I think the result was right. I think, but don't take away from Batavia, but like Bivol for me is just such a good fighter, man. I love watching him fight. I love the way he, you know, and it's funny because a friend of mine put me onto him. Yeah. You know, a friend of mine was so obsessed with him, and I started watching him more, and then his fights and everything. Obviously, the first thing I saw of him was the Canelo fight, but yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of him, but I think the result was fair.
Yeah. I know. I personally thought he won, but it was close. So.
Yeah, it was definitely close, but you know, it's close enough for us to want to see it again. Yeah. But I'm not too mad at the result.
No. Now,
President.
Yeah, being swarmed as usual.
Gibbs gonna win, but he's hating on him.
Are you saying Gibbs gonna win?
Of course, Gibbs gonna win. For sure, Gibbs gonna win.
What makes you so confident?
Gibbs the best, man. I'll be honest. Gibbs right when he says he's coming for the best. I think Gibbs the best right now. It's his first Misfits fight, so he's not the best in Misfits because he's not fought. But Gibbs the best fighter on this card right now. Yeah. And then when Kenny wins and beats Salt Pappy, I want to see Kenny versus Gibbs. That's what we all wanted to see.
Yeah. And who do you think wins that?
Listen, it depends on styles. It depends on who's gonna use their weapons better. Anyone can win that fight. Obviously, I'm gonna be rooting for Kenny. Yeah. But when that fight becomes real, if that fight becomes real, then I'll go into the analysing part. Right now, I don't know who's gonna win. But after tomorrow, and I watch both of them fight and both of them win, we'll see a bit more, and I can tell you an answer.
So you want to see that Kingpin storyline finished?
We need to see Kenny versus Gibbs. They're both my brothers, honestly. They're both my brothers, and it's funny because when that fight was gonna happen, a lot of the boys were like, "Oh man, they're both," because Gibbs is a close friend of ours. Loads of Bates videos. But it's sport, man. It's sport. I love Gibb. Kenny's obviously a Bates, my brother of mine as well. But it's sport. If they got to face up, they got to face up. You saw Serena and Venus Williams not fight, but playing big finals against each other. It's sport. You know, what are their parents gonna do? Not watch. So it's like that. So sport is sport. I don't mind if I see two of my brothers fight. If they're both fighting to win, they're both fighting to win.
Now another friend of the Beta Squad, Deji. He's having a fight in this card. What do you think of that fight?
I could beat the guy he's facing. So Deji better win. You know, if Deji doesn't win, it's embarrassing. You know, it's definitely embarrassing. I think the guy he's fighting seems like a nice guy, but he's 0-4, 3 knockouts, something like that. Yeah, Deji should win. That choice of opponent confused me a little bit. Yeah. But you know, I think Deji just loves the sport, but we want to see him fight bigger people. You know, bigger names at least. And this was one of those. Like the Alex Wasabi rematch, you know, or Bryce Hall maybe, Joe Weller, Bazinga, Danny Aaron's, I can see him standing over there. These kind of names you want to see Deji with, because Deji's a big draw, you know, not people like who he's fighting. So if he's doing it to just like dip his toes back in the water, it's been a while, then that's fine. But Deji's past that point now. He needs to be fighting big names.
Yeah. And are there any other dream fights in the scene you'd like to see?
A dream fight, obviously now you've seen the KSI and Gibb talking back and forth. I don't think we'll see it, but that's a dream fight. Kenny Gibb, I'd like to see as well. And then past that, you're looking at Jake Paul, KSI. You're looking at Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. No, I'm joking. The size difference is crazy. Jake Paul's too big for all these guys now. He's huge. Have you seen how big he is? I don't think we'll see Jake Paul versus KSI. I'm not gonna lie. The size difference is too much.
I think there's too much money in it to not happen.
Too much money, and the size difference is crazy. Jake Paul's huge now. It's like a heavyweight. But that's it, man. But tomorrow, Kenny, Gibb, Deji, hopefully all three of them win convincingly as well, and I'll be happy, man. And I can enjoy my break over the next few days.
Yeah. Now, last question from me: will you ever step in the ring?
No.
No.
Nah.
I'd like to see it. But
I know, so would I. I've dreamt about it many times, but nah. I think it's a bit too late now for me to start.
yeah. Anything else coming up for you?
Beta Squad's coming back.
Yeah.
That's about it, man. Beta Squad's coming back, and I'm getting married.
Oh, congratulations.
No, thank
oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, no, don't shake my hand.
Yeah, that's about it.
Where can the people find you?
They can find me on Instagram at MercilMo. That's my Finsta. Or they can find me on Instagram, my other account at CBK. That would be a good one as well. And Beta Squad as well.
Well, Sharky, lovely speaking with you.
Thank you very much.
And I hope you enjoy tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.